Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford F-250. This particular F-250 Super Duty is a Lariat model and it's finished in star white metallic, which is a beautiful, beautiful tri-coat metallic color. We're going to take a quick walk around the outside of this particular truck here, then we'll hop into the interior. This is basically a fully loaded Lariat model. We have the optional Lariat Ultimate package, which is basically a big package that you can get on these trucks, specifically again for your Lariat model. It includes a lot of different things. We have the optional high output diesel engine as well. Really nice truck here. This one also has the Sport package, so you do get this nice body colored front bumper there with the nice gray accent there in the grille. Got your LED headlights there, as well as a set of LED fog lights. And for 2023, Ford did give the Super Duty a brand new design. So this is a completely redesigned model for 2023. Got the Super Duty stamping there on the hood, as well as the front view camera. Now there are a bunch of different cameras on the outside of this truck here, and it does produce a nice 360 image, which dramatically helps with parking maneuvers and tight parking situations. So really nice. We got the 360 camera system. And then come around to the side, also with that Lariat Sport package, we do get these 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheels that's wrapped in an LT 275/65 all-terrain tire. It's a Bridgestone all-terrain, it's an LT rated tire. And then there's the F-250 Lariat badging there on the side. It's got a nice blacked out look there with the Sport package as well. Got the body colored mirror caps, features your signal, your marker light there, which also includes the side mirror spotlight, which is super cool to have. It is a dual convex tow mirror, so you have the fisheye lens on the bottom, got your blind spot indicator up there, and of course it is fully power operated. And there's your PowerStroke diesel badge. Again, the high output version, and you know it's the high output version because we have the red 6.7 liter. If it was the standard output, that would actually just be painted black, so that is one way to distinguish the difference between the standard and the high output diesel. And this is a Super Crew model, so it's the full 4-door with the 6 3/4 bed. Another new thing for 2023 is the addition of these bed side steps and also the bumper corner steps. So all these come included on all 2023 Super Duties, at least the ones with a bed at least. So you have those included, which helps you get easier access into your bed area. Also equipped on this truck is the FX4 off-road package, so you do have that sticker there on the side of the box. And then coming around to the back end, do have that body colored rear bumper here, which includes the parking sensors, as well as your hitch receiver. Massive weight rating on this hitch here. Got your 4 and 7 pin connection, rear view camera, and the tailgate here is soft opening. Includes the step. So it also has an aftermarket spray and bed liner, which is definitely a must-have for a truck like this. We have LED box lighting back here and lots of different tie-down points. And then if we take a look into the interior of this F-250, now being a Lariat model, means we do have these beautiful leather seats here, nicely stitched. You also have the maroon sort of brown accent piping on the seat. Really nice design. They are fully power operated, but also heated and cooled. So again, really nice seat there. And then even on the door panel, got some nice soft touch of leather here on the armrest. Again, more nice stitching there on the upper door. Of course, power controls for everything right there. We also have the 3-way memory function. Lots and lots of storage. Now, a main thing that's included with the Lariat Ultimate package is actually the sound system. So this is the 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. Truly a fantastic audio system. Ford partnered with B&O on these trucks, and the sound's incredible. You have speakers here in the door. You also have speakers in the headrest. There's actually a little B&O logo right there. You have headrest speakers, and there's headliner speakers. So it's completely 360 audio. Truly a fantastic system there. But moving on, got your lighting controls, power pedals, you got power steering, and new for 2023 is actually the electronic parking brake. So previously it was foot activated, but Ford got rid of that and they went to an electronic parking brake, which is just much easier to use. But if we step inside here, take a look at the key fob. This is a keyless fob, and it does include the remote start system as well as the tailgate release and push button start. And powering this F-250 again is that high output 6.7 liter PowerStroke turbo diesel engine, which is actually a new engine for 2023, although it does build off of the existing 6.7 liter diesel. Ford made a couple of hardware changes and software changes to give it a power output of 500 horsepower and a whopping 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. So you have massive, massive power coming from that diesel engine. And with that number, we also get best-in-class towing at up to 40,000 pounds and best-in-class payload at up to 8,000 pounds. Now, those figures would not be applicable to a truck like this. It would be a very, very specific configuration, but nonetheless, you get improved towing and payload numbers for every single truck. So really, really impressive. Ford was able to squeeze that much power and capability out of these trucks here. It's paired to the 10-speed automatic transmission. And new for 23, XLT models and above come standard with four-wheel drive. So because there's a Lariat, comes standard with four-wheel drive, which is like 99% of these trucks are equipped with four-wheel drive. So there's no surprise that Ford did it that way. So if you're in the market for a Super Duty like this, just know if you get an XLT and above, it will come with four-wheel drive. But we'll move on to the steering wheel. Nicely leather wrapped here. It's also heated. Got your adaptive cruise control system on here with lane centering. There's a lot of different driver assistance features that Ford now gives us on these 2023 Super Duties. But those are two there you have on the steering wheel. We have controls on the right side for the fully digital gauge cluster. New layout for 2023, really, really easy to use, and also works really well with some of the diesel specific information. We actually have a section down here for gauges, so if you happen to be towing or off-roading, you can really, really keep an eye on everything, make sure all the temperatures are in check. You have all your boost pressures, you have different engine brake percentages and exhaust def levels and coolant temperatures. I mean, this list is basically endless, so you can really, really keep an eye on everything, make sure nothing goes out of hand. And then also new for 23 is the heads-up display. I can maybe zoom in here and give you a look at that. So that's your heads-up display, and a nice high-resolution display there, and you can configure all that through your center gauge cluster screen right there. So super cool, lots of information in that screen. The list basically goes on and on here. Lots and lots of cool stuff there. Moving in the middle, you're going to find the 12-inch Sync 4 display. This is going to be your main infotainment screen that you can control most of your vehicle functions through. You've got your Sirius XM pulled up right now. You also have built-in navigation, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got various different settings in there, and then also some key features like your driver assistance features, towing, as well as the digital owner's manual. And then on top of the screen, we have a 360 camera system, which is included with the Lariat Ultimate, and you can cycle through a bunch of different views. We have a camera in the bed, which is definitely useful when hooking up a fifth wheel or gooseneck, or maybe if you have some items in the back, you don't want to make sure they're secured properly. Super cool. Got your engine brake right there. And then moving down is the climate control system. It's dual zone, automatic, and really easy to use there. Got your heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, all that. And then your four-wheel drive settings are over here. Includes 4 high and 4 low, as well as a locking rear differential, so you get a little bit of added traction. And then off to the right side is a 400-watt inverter outlet. You also get that 12-volt right above there. Can keep everything charged up. Dual glove box. I mean, of course, you get lots and lots of storage here. You get additional storage in the middle with a sliding cup holder, leather up console, additional storage in there with more outlets. And then up top, we have the 6 auxiliary switches, as well as controls for the twin panel panoramic sunroof. And then taking a look into the rear seat of this F-250, again, this is the Super Crew model, so this is going to be the largest cab. And it's definitely the most popular one for Super Duties. People like to have this sort of cab storage rather than having bed. It's definitely a more trendy choice nowadays. But you got your leather seats back here with that nice maroon accent piping. Really, really nice seats. And they're also heated as well for your outer seats. They are heated just to kind of add to that rear seat comfort. There's also, you can lift those up. There's a lockable fold flat storage back here. So this system actually does fold flat, and you can actually lock the seat in the down position. So it would prevent access to this lower area. So you can keep some valuables hidden back here, out of plain sight, and secure. If we put the seat back down, on the back of the console here, you're going to find that heated seat controls. You also have USB, another inverter outlet, and there's also a 12 volt. So again, you can keep everything charged up no problem at all. And we get a nice view of that panoramic sunroof.